Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Kentucky State University. For those of you who are able, please rise and remove your caps and remain standing for the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner, and lift every voice and sing. You may be seated. Good afternoon once again. Welcome to the 2026 commencement exercises at the Kentucky State University. Just have a few housekeeping items that I would like to share with you. First, we want to recognize those people that are in the audience. If you are a first responder, healthcare, police, fire, would you please stand and be recognized? If you are with a government elected official, would you please stand? All clergy and persons of the cloth that speak for the Most High, would you please stand? Would our faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Would members of the Board of Regents please stand? Okay, would all those who are family members, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, and last and certainly not least, those of you who are sitting, waiting to be called across the stage, who represent the class of 2026, those of you who have reached excellence, rise up to be recognized. All right, you all sound just a little excited about today. And that's why you are here. You should be excited. You have earned it. So, family of the graduates, at the point in the ceremony when we are listening for the names of your loved ones to be called, please be respectful, cheer, but we also want to make sure we can hear everybody's name who crosses the stage, and it's your family member recognized today that you can hear their name clearly. As you know, this is the second ceremony of today, and we represent the largest class here today at Kentucky State University with over 400 graduates receiving credentials. So to begin our ceremony, I call to the podium Dr. Patrice Nesbitt, Faculty Senate President. Dr. Nesbitt.
Welcome to Kentucky State University. Today, we celebrate you, your journey, your growth, and the village that helped carry you to this moment. Your success is no accident. It is the result of sacrifice, long nights, unwavering faith, and your fierce determination. As you step into this next chapter, take every lesson with you. The hard ones, the beautiful ones, the ones that made you question, and the ones that made you soar. Walk boldly into the unknown, face every challenge with courage, and never stop reaching for excellence. You were built for this moment, and you are prepared for what comes next. Your strength, your brilliance, and your resilience speaks volumes. They tell a story not only of where you have been, but of the extraordinary places you are destined to go. We are honored to witness this milestone and proud to celebrate your accomplishments today. On behalf of the faculty of the Kentucky State University, it is my distinct honor to officially declare this commencement ceremony in session. Let us begin this beautiful and momentous occasion.
Thank you, Dr. Nesbitt. At this time, I'd like to welcome the Reverend Dr. Kylan K. Gray, Associate Pastor of the Congregational Care at Bates Memorial Baptist Church in Louisville, Kentucky, who will offer invocation and words of wisdom. Dr. Clay. Pray.
Let us pray. Eternal God, we return to you this afternoon still celebrating, still grateful, still in awe of what hard work, determination, and this beloved institution have produced in the people before us today. These graduates chose disciplines that feed people, heal people, build the infrastructure of communities, and steward the resources of the earth. They chose work that matters. And we thank you, oh God, that you gave them not only the intellect to master it, but the resilience to finish it. And we thank you, God, for what this HBCU gave them that no syllabus could capture. It gave them identity. It gave them community. It gave them the living proof in the faces of their professors, their classmates, this institution itself, that Black excellence is not the exception, it is the expectation. They have been shaped in a place where they were never asked to shrink, never required to explain their presence, never made to feel like guests in their own education. That confidence, that groundedness is going with them into every boardroom, every laboratory, every field, every clinic, and it will show. So God, we thank you also for the families in this room, for everyone who drove the long drives, sent the care packages, prayed the quiet prayers, and never stopped believing, even when the graduate had their own doubts. Your faithfulness is part of this degree too. As these men and women step into the next chapter, God, we ask that you anchor them. Give them the wisdom to lead with integrity, the courage to innovate without losing their humanity, and the memory of this hill that held them, formed them, and sent them out knowing exactly who they are. They carry more than a diploma. They carry a legacy. God, we pray that you would send them forth in the spirit of onward and upward, for they are the legacy of Kentucky State University. Their future is now. It is in your holy and righteous name that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Dr. Ray. Appreciate sharing those inspirational words through prayer. At this time, please join me in welcoming Kentucky State University's 19th president, Dr. Kofi Siakapo, to offer remarks to the graduates. Dr. Akapo.
Thank you, Dr. Daly. Good afternoon. To the class of 2026, to your families and loved ones, to members of our Board of Regents, faculty and staff, and to all who are here for this celebration, welcome. Before we continue, I ask that we pause to remember Dr. Mary Evans Sayers, former president of Kentucky State University, who passed away this week. Dr. Sayers led Kentucky State University from 2004 to 2014 and left a lasting legacy of student-centered leadership, institutional growth, and public service. Among her many accomplishments is the establishment of the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, Kentucky State University's first doctoral degree, which raised the universities to level 5 institutional status and mark an important milestone in its academic advancement. Thank you. That legacy is especially meaningful today as we celebrate graduates from the College of Agriculture, Health, and Natural Resources, the home of our nursing program, and recognize the university's largest ever graduating class of Doctor of Nursing practice students. Congratulations. At this time, I ask everyone to join me in a moment of silence in her memory. Thank you. Graduates, today belongs to you. Class of 2026, you have earned this moment. Commencement is always meaningful, but this year carries special weight. As we assemble in celebration of your accomplishment, we also recognize the trials our campus community faced over the past year. Graduate, it is my prayer that your time here on the Hill will guide your path. May you meet challenge with courage, uncertainty with resolve, and every opportunity with faith in what you have been prepared to do. Above all, refuse to allow challenges to define you. Instead, define challenges by your response. That is the meaning of resilience. Resilience is not simply getting through difficult days. It is choosing purpose when situations are uncertain. It is refusing to let hardship have the final word. Graduate, you have lived that kind of resilience. You completed your assignment. You prepared for your exam. You showed up for one another. You kept faith with your goals. You reached this day not because everything was easy, but because you were determined. That makes your achievement even more powerful. Today, we celebrate your degree. We also celebrate your perseverance and growth. To the families, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifice that you may never see in a transcript, but are written into every diploma awarded today. These accomplishments belong to students, belong to your graduate, but it also reflects your love and your support. Kentucky State University has always been more than a place where students earn degrees. It is a family. It is a community rooted in history, strengthened by purpose, and sustained by the belief that education can transform life. The world needs you. The world needs what you have to offer. Today we honor what you have achieved. We give thanks to the families who help you make this day possible. As you move forward, do so with the strength of your family, the love of your thoroughbred family, and the pride of Kentucky State University. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Capo, for those encouraging words and the charge to the class of 2026. Next, we will hear from Mr. Michael R. DeCourcy, Vice President of Institutional Advancement and External Relations, who will share highlights about the class of 2026. For example, this is the first year we have students that came through Kentucky State University online and are in this audience today. Our first class, over 40 students. But I'm not going to steal any more thunder from Mr. DeCourcy. I'll let him raise the roof with his statistics. Mr. DeCourcy.
Now I have to rewrite the speech. So thank you for that, Dr. Daly. Good afternoon, everyone. 50 years ago on this spot, In 1976, the Golden Class of 1976, celebrating 50 years since their anniversary, their graduation. This homecoming, we recognize them at this graduation, but we celebrate them at homecoming because today is about the class of 2026. And today it's my great honor to share with you some amazing facts. Walking today, we have 16 certificate, 56 associate, 244 baccalaureate, 96 masters, and for the first time ever, 16 doctoral students graduating today. In 1986, we celebrated 100 years of Kentucky State University. Since then, we've had 12,016 graduates walk across our stage. 2,071 associate degrees, 8,204 baccalaureate degrees, 1,493 master's degrees, 28 doctoral degrees, and 136 certificates. This year, degree recipients have received the following grants and support. From the Commonwealth of Kentucky, $2.3 million. From external scholarship partners, $2.1 million. From institutional scholarship and aid from Kentucky State, $2.3 million. From our federal partners, $4.4 million. Today, the folks in this room and our previous graduation this morning received over $10,139,000 in support for their graduation today. Our graduates today are celebrated with 60% of them being female and 40% of them being male. And we are a proud HBCU. Today, 56% of our graduates are African American. 1% is Hispanic, 9% is white, 2% is American Indian, Alaskan Native, 2% is Asian, and 14% are from international countries here at Kentucky State. The average age of our group today is 25. The average age of our master's students is 31. The average age of everyone combined is 27. This morning we celebrated a student, it was Alano. If you know her, she graduated, she was 17 years old, graduating from Kentucky State today. And we celebrated a little bit this morning, but I already said it, but I still believe it's a typo. But Sherry Sebastian and Lauren Patton are both graduating at 61 years old today here at Kentucky State. And we are Kentucky State. 50% of all graduates today are from the state of Kentucky. But we're proud of others that come here as well. We have 26 U.S. states graduating today. We have one from Puerto Rico. I'm hoping. We're there. One from Puerto Rico, and we have 13 international nations. We got Senegal, we got the Bahamas, we got Canada, we got Ethiopia, we got Ghana, we got India, we got Nigeria, we got Nepal, we got Trinidad and Tobago, we got Uganda, we got Germany, we got Dominican Republic, and we got Djibouti, all here in the room today. And we celebrate Miss Hawkins, and two other students. They're graduating after only 3 years at Kentucky State University, getting their bachelor's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, it is amazing to be here with the class of 2026 and all of these great statistics that they make up of. And congratulations to you all.
All right. Give another round of applause to Mr. DeCourcy and the fine statistics telling the story, the legacy of 2026. All right, at this time, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Cheyenne Rushing. Our Student Government Association President and Student Regent. Following Miss Rushing, we'll have a musical selection from the University Choir led by Mr. Mario J. Radford, class of 2014. Miss Rushing.
Hey, y'all. First, giving honor to God, because without him, none of us will be sitting here today. And before I get too emotional up here, let me handle my thank yous first. because I was raised right, and my mama would probably text me before I even sat down because I forgot. So thank you to our parents, families, faculty, staff, mentors, friends, everybody who prayed for us, checked up on us, sent encouragement, and reminded us we could make it through these last 4 years. To my family, thank you for supporting me through my entire journey. To Miss Nicole, thank you for loving me like I'm your own. To my best friends since freshman year, this bond is forever. And to DM and DS, thank you. I love you guys. To the families, faculty, staff, and my fellow graduates, we are not just here gathered today, but we are blessed to be here. Here we are on May 9th, 2026, celebrating a moment that once felt so far. Today is more than a ceremony, it's proof of growth, perseverance, and purpose. From freshman year in fall 2022 until now, we've experienced highs, lows, challenges, and unforgettable moments that shaped us into who we are today. Most of us met at PCA, trying to figure out college, adulthood, and ourselves all at once. Somehow in the middle of it all, we still found joy in line dances, cookout runs, darties, homecomings, campus events, late night talks, and the simple moments that turn strangers into family. And now look at us, the class of 2026. Everybody here was dealt a different hand, but we still found a way to make it to this moment together. We build bonds through organizations, classrooms, group chats, struggles, and celebrations. We laughed together, cried together, prayed together, and carried each other through moments nobody outside of K-State would fully understand. And while this journey was beautiful, it also came with moments that deeply impacted us. We honor the memory of Dejon Fox Jr. The tragedy that occurred on December 9th shook this whole campus in ways words still struggle to explain. It affected friends, classmates, faculty, staff, and families across the university. We mourned together. I leaned on each other and reminded each other what unity truly looks like. His memory will always remain a part of our story and the class of 2026, and we will continue to honor him with love, peace, and commitment to protect one another. Our class also witnessed change within its university, so the classes coming behind us protect your traditions, protect your culture, and take pride in being part of an HBCU. Learn the history of this place and continue building the community here. Because if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. As life takes us into different careers, cities, and seasons, I hope we continue to support each other. Don't let distance erase what was built here. And as we close this chapter, I want to say with everything in me, we did not just attend Kentucky State University. We became it, we lived it, we shaped it, we survived it, and in our own way, we are leaving it better than we found it. When life tries to make you question yourself, remember this moment. Remember how far you've already come. Remember that delay is not denial, and that God still has purpose for your life. That's why Jeremiah 29:11 speaks so clearly to this moment. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And wherever life takes us next, whether it's boardrooms, classrooms, hospitals, businesses, graduate schools, or places we haven't even imagined yet, I pray we never forget where it all started. Because one day I'll hear your name in rooms you once dreamed about. I'll watch you become everything you pray to be. And no matter how far life takes us, there will always be one question that connects us all. Who you with? And the answer will always be the same. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the University Choir. Ms. Rushing, thank you for the inspiring message. We look forward to the great things that this class will do. I also want to point out that the choir has restored a tradition. For years, decades, alums, you know that the University Choir would sing at commencement. I want to thank Mr. Rafford for bringing that tradition back to the Hill. At this time, we are pleased to recognize our 2026 Salutorian, Mr. Keon Henderson. Mr. Henderson is a native of Detroit, Michigan, and is graduating in Salutorian at Kentucky State University, class of 2026, earning a degree in business administration with a minor in marketing. Throughout his journey, Keon has remained committed to excellence in both academics and athletics. He has earned recognition as an 1890 Scholar recipient, President's Award recipient, Outstanding Scholar Athlete, Outstanding Student in General Business. As a two-year captain, starter of the men's basketball team, Keon developed leadership, discipline, resilience, while ranking among conference and national leaders in assist. He is also recognized as a National Association Basketball Coaches Honor Court and served on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Keon plans to pursue basketball while building an athlete consulting and media solutions company. He credits his success to his parents, especially his mother, Althea Henderson, for instilling the importance of academics, and his father, Keon Henderson, for teaching him perseverance and determination. He also recognizes Coach Jamal Jackson, Sean Smith, Athletic Director Grant Stepp, and Christian Flowers for their guidance and support. Please join me. Raise your hands for Mr. Keon Henderson. Well done. It is now my privilege and pleasure. You were introduced to her this morning. You heard about her in the statistics that Mr. DeCourcy shared. But now, I think I'm gonna get it right this time. Now, I would like to present to you, and I want you to get on your feet and welcome our valedictorian, Miss Zakiya Hawkins. Zakiya Hawkins.
Greetings and afternoon. Astonishing afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I am Zakiya D. Hawkins, a first-generation trailblazer, a dedicated scholar athlete, and a proud daughter of East St. Louis, Illinois. Someone whose roots run deep in the community where I now work to transform data into hope. Growing up, I lived in a place where the corner stores outnumbered the grocery stores. In that environment, you learn to look for seeds of hope in unlikely places. For me, that was quite literal. As a kid, I turned my back porch into a jungle of houseplants. By high school, I was digging up collard greens for research studies. I realized that I don't just like plants and numbers. I love that what happens when you mix dirt, data, and a little bit of sunlight. That's where innovation actually lives. To my parents, thank you for being the soil that allowed me to grow. To the faculty, of course, thank you for watering my ambitions and our ambitions, even when we felt like we were wilting under the pressure of midterms/finals. And to my friends, thank you for being the sunshine on the dimmiest days. We often hear that life is a race,
But my time here at Kentucky State University and my journey leading up to it has taught me a unique lesson. I don't see education as a race at all, but it's more so a relay. Academically, I've been always numbers first. I took college algebra, trigonometry, calculus 1 and 2, all before officially finishing high school. I remember the exploratory exhaustion of dual enrollment, walking across 2 different graduation stages to receive 2 associate degrees and my high school diploma. All at the same time. I wasn't just crossing the stages for myself, I was carrying a baton for my family. We all have those relay moments here on the hill, of course. Remember the late nights down that yellow brick road in the lab/library when the aha moment had finally hit? Remember when our world was shrunk to a laptop screen? We were trapped in Zoom rooms fighting the lag in the silence. In our academic relay, that was the stalled leg, of course. The moment the momentum felt like it was slipping, that screen could have been the end of all of our road, but we refused to drop the baton. We fought through the isolation to be here in person today. So, 1 second. Remember the 1890 land grant mission? That was more so to focus on ensuring that we reminded us that we are not simply here to earn a degree, but also remembering that we came to discover and fulfill a greater purpose. Remember the way your professors know your name and that your C number 111 is your name in your face that they remember. At an HBCU, we aren't just surviving in STEM or any other field. We are thriving. We are led by people who look like us and push us to go farther. We've all shared that thought and that struggle of a 9 a.m. lecture and the triumph of seeing our hard work turn into real-world impact. I would say, but let's be honest, the track wasn't always clear. My greatest test came at the start of my senior year of high school, when I unexpectedly had lost my sister. This grief was a weight I didn't think I could carry, and it nearly knocked me off course. During that time while juggling the Run and Start program, of course, I received my first ever exam below a C. For a 4.0 student, that felt like a collapse. So I had a choice to either drop that baton or just keep running. Y'all know which one I picked. I realized that resilience isn't about doing it alone. It's about building your system and making sure that you double, triple, maybe even quadruple your visits to the Success Center. I leaned on my mentors and my community, and I also made sure to use the discipline that I learned as an all-time track and cross-country captain to keep my legs moving when my heart wanted to stop. Every one of you sitting here had a below C moment. Maybe it was a literal grade or a personal loss, maybe a financial barrier, or even a mental strain of being the first in your family to navigate this world. First generations, we learned to struggle and make sure that struggle was made forward to be a strategy. We learned that a setback is not just the indicator of what needs strengthened. So today, I made sure I walked those early stages and I walk across this one today, not just for me, but for Elijah Denise Wells. And I know many of you are carrying the memory of someone you love across the stage today. So, what happens next? My personal motto, gather and go. It means you learn all you can. Gather every bit of data, every skill, and every ounce of wisdom you find here, and then you bring it back home. Whether it's going back to East St. Louis or making the insecurity of food making a building of the pipeline better for the students' national labs. But as I prepare to pursue my PhD in data science, my goal is to use machine learning and geospatial technologies to fight for agricultural equality. So, class of 2026, I challenge you. Define success for yourself. Don't just aim for a paycheck, and aim for a legacy. Use your numbers, your code, and also your art to do something good for the humanity. Don't be afraid to mix the data of your education with the dirt of the real world problems. Mahatma Gandhi once said, happiness is what you think, what you say, and what you do are all in harmony of sync. We finished our leg here on the relay at K-State University. The track ahead is wide open, so please ensure that you know the unknown is waiting. But look at what you've already survived. Look at the resilience you've already built. I've learned to stretch every dream, meal prep like it's a sport, and keep running even when the wind is against me. I know you have too. So, gather your knowledge, go into the world, and never forget where your roots are. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it!
Powerful, inspirational words from scholar. I got it, I'm working on it. Zakiya Hawkins. Thank you very much. Our students always coach me on their names, so I'm still working on it. All right. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the recipient from this morning and also our commencement speaker, as an honorary doctor recipient. Won't go into introduce them yet, but we also want to recognize a strong contributor at Kentucky State University who also couldn't be here due to death in the family. We want to recognize a contributor to our nursing program. His name is Mr. Richard Rosen. He's unable to attend today, but together, Richard and his wife, Anna Marie Rosen, established the Richard and Anna Marie Rosen Nursing Scholarship through a $400,000 gift to Kentucky State University. Their generosity, that's right. Their generosity supports the university's Associate in Applied Science in Nursing and Bachelor of Science in Nursing programs, helping reduce financial barriers for aspiring nurses while strengthening the healthcare workforce close to home. The first Rosen Scholars already carry that vision forward through strong academic performance, clinical preparation, and a commitment to service. Their success reflects purpose behind this gift, opening the doors for students while expanding care, opportunity, hope, and community, and the community of Kentucky State University is proud to serve. Mr. President, with the approval of Kentucky State University Board of Regents, I have the privilege and pleasure of presenting Mr. Richard Rosen as a candidate for the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. President Akapo, I yield to you.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Regents of Kentucky State University, I hereby confer upon Richard Rosen, in absentia, the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters. We're very grateful for Mr. Rosen's generosity, his commitment to Kentucky State University, and his investment in students whose lives and careers will strengthen healthcare across this community. Please join me in recognizing Mr. Dr. Richard Rosen.
Before we welcome our commencement speaker, I want to note that Kentucky State University conferred the Doctorate of Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree upon Dr. Frank Taylor during the morning commencement. While that conferral will not be repeated this afternoon, we remain honored to welcome Dr. Taylor as our commencement speaker. Dr. Taylor is a 1980 Kentucky State University graduate, former thoroughbred football player who earned his bachelor's degree in criminal justice before building a life center on service, agriculture, and community leadership. A fifth-generation farmer from Louisville, Mississippi, Taylor manages 585 acres of family land and timber. His life and his work reflect values of the heart of Kentucky State's land grant mission, stewardship, service, and commitment to strengthening communities across generations. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Kentucky State University honorary degree recipient, Dr. Frank Taylor.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be back here at Kentucky State University. Congratulations to the class of 2026. At this time, we didn't do it this morning, but tomorrow will be Mother's Day. And I think it's at this time would be appropriate that we acknowledge all the mothers and individuals who stood in for mothers. Would y'all please stand and give them a standing ovation? I promised our president, Dr. Daly, and others that I will only be here for 3 minutes. I've been here 2 minutes already. I want to convey to the class of 2026 is to move forward with your vision. Never stop, never give up, because there's always an opportunity to succeed. Life is challenging, but never, ever stop giving up on your dreams. I graduated from here in 1980, and my path has not always been clear, but I always was able to clear the hurdles. So today, I'd like to again to say to the class of 2026, you can and you will succeed. To my university, I love the Kentucky State University. We appreciate the opportunity that you all have given me to grow and to produce and give back to our community where we live. So at Kentucky State University, this is the university where education lives and will always be a part of who you are. Continue your path, get it done, and I'll see you along the path in rural America. Congratulations.
Let's please give Dr. Taylor another round of applause. Dr. Taylor, thank you for sharing your empowering words. That was very inspiring. This commencement convocation honors the highest level of achievement of our graduates, each of whom has earned the degree that will be awarded and represent the most sacred of events for Kentucky State University. Dr. Daly, will you please present the candidates?
Will the candidates for the degrees from the College of Agriculture, Health, and Natural Resources and the College of Business, Engineering, and Technology please stand? Mr. President, on the recommendation of the faculty, the College of Agriculture, Health, and Natural Resources, and the faculty of the College of Business, Engineering, and Technology, and upon the certification of the university and the Office of the Registrar, I am privileged and honored to present to you the most qualified and prepared candidates for graduation. Dr. Acoppo.
Graduates, I hereby confer upon each of you who has earned the degree requirement of the degree for which you have been recommended and all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Graduate, you may be seated.
As we prepare for each graduate to cross the stage, I ask that we conduct ourselves with dignity and respect for one another during this event. Relatives and friends of each graduate are invited to stand where you are in recognition of your graduate. Please be respectful of one another as you celebrate, as everyone here wants to hear their graduate's name called. Thank you. We will now proceed with the conferring of degrees. Thank you.
Melissa Coleman. Alicia Dangole. Mary Daniels. Nakisha Mansfield. Jewel Lewis Martin. Tiffany Smith. Janice Johnson, Doctor of Nursing. Asantawa Daniels Adams. Salinga Orengo. Sabrina Smith. Leslie Foster. Neva Talley. Yolanda Spencer. Tapana Tawari. Prakiti Paudel. Sujata Katel. Srijana Kandel. Mona Joshi. Manish Pandit. Naveen Atikari. Santosh Rajbanshi. Sudha Bandari. Asmita Bandari. Sandari, Smita Sandari. Sanda Lamiche. Tanabum Jan Laprum. Atish Patel. Malik Thompson. Helen Kabageni. Calvin Shannon. Nigel Cochran. Jamal Gray. Octavia Harper. Brianna Hopkins. Jaquita M. Warfield. Peace Titiola. Farida Abdul Kadir. Ngozi F. Benjamin. Emmanuel Obeloden. Ayobami Akinleye. Richard Kabanda. Eric Mirawana Shaka. Marie Merci Uwimbabazi. Jermaine Akiza Nkunze Wanda. Kandosh Padel. Konish Chand. Binaya Baral. Meris Mwambayi. Roberto A. Grider. Juris Glion. Jermaine Shigok Jr. Amari Faulkner. Brandon A. Wade. Isaiah E. Clay. Savion M. Briggs. Curtis T. Chambers. Monty Davis. Trevor Kinnick Vines. Kelvin Relford. Olufosayo Obibi. Olusoji Oyola. Abib Oyewo. Ibidapo Bolaji. Sodiq Odiran. Richard Ojo. Alex Kofi. Amir Adawi. Hayat Ali. Simone J. Graham. Emanuela M. Tuji. Susan Fakoladi. Thank you. Camry Goodwin. Randy R. Neal. Jaya N. Alcorn. Ayodola Olatunji. Praise Olawabi. Kushal R. Balevada. Erica Jones. Kayla Thompson. Caprice Baker. Rihanna Reed. Miriam O. Adeniji. Lydia O. Alagbe. Oluwatosun E. Adeyeye. Martha U. Ibans. Sophia A. Injo. Brandon M. Smith Carter, cum laude. Gore J. Tamisha M. Smith. Jordan A. Bennett, magna cum laude. Ariana M. Washington, cum laude. Azera Gray, summa cum laude. Ariel Edwards. Trinity Mayo. Nana Boateng, cum laude. Ariana L. Porter. Jada M. Boyd. Jamar Daughtery, cum laude. Amore Akanmu, cum laude. Tamaya S. Robertson, magna cum laude. Angelo G. Cargill. Got it. Simone L. Jones. Ayani M. Jackson. Talia Dates. Sonia Mugorewa, cum laude. Teresa E. Pelland, summa cum laude. Zion A. Lewis, cum laude. Anthony F. Holt, cum laude. Dontre Chott. Dontrell Childs. Bradley A. Dossett, magna cum laude. Anthony Jackson, Jr. LaShanti D. Berry, magna cum laude. Jensen A. Crowder, cum laude. De'Ara M. Watts, cum laude. Rihanna L. Lee. Janaya Ali, cum laude. Trayvon D. Beasley, departmental honors. Montrell J. Peterson, cum laude. Monet I. Ritchie. De'Ara McBroom, magna cum laude. Bailey Lee, summa cum laude. Aminata Sek. Colin K. Nolden, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Ocasio. De'Avion B. Scales. Got it. Keon Henderson, Salutorian, summa cum laude. Brian L. Hayes. Ryan M. Campbell, magna cum laude. Logan Christopher. Ronald Pascua, summa cum laude. Cassie M. Leach, cum laude. Henry A. Claxton, cum laude. Matthew S. Oliveira Cruz Lunas. Andrelin M. Brown, summa cum laude. Cecia Bermudez Hernandez. Zakia Danae Hoskins.
Zakia Danae Hawkins, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Chloe Merritt. Ashley Stanton. Michael Stafford. Gabriel W. Linder. Gavin A. Minyard, cum laude. Tanaya Boozer, cum laude. Wanda Stevenson, cum laude. Prisnick G. Williams.
Azio Blackwell, cum laude. Joshua Silas Snorton. Jaquez Neal. Preston A. Jones, Jr. Jalen Moore. Tremaine Brown. Eric Henderson. Amaya R. Lyles, cum laude. Gianna K. Bell, cum laude. Kyra L. Connor, cum laude. Christy Murray, cum laude. Imani Harrison, cum laude. Darius L. Jones. Ashley Lee, cum laude. Shiera M. Shears. Pierre Wilson, Departmental Honors. Robert Dorsey, our 32nd Mr. Kentucky State University, cum laude. Jalen C. Silver, cum laude. Michael J. Hubbard, cum laude. Makai J. Hubbard, cum laude. Hakeem S. Green. Princess Morris, cum laude. Tayshawn Leonard, cum laude. Jada L. Stewart, magna cum laude. Jamisa M. Jackson, magna cum laude. Jabrayla N. Brown, cum laude. Irie S. Austin, departmental honors. Aaron in Grebe, magna cum laude. Tuluwasser Adeni. Vincent Tay, summa cum laude. Ruby Obu. Leah Klatos, departmental honors. Srijana Shawal, departmental honors. Belinda Buchanan. Asante Price. Paul Sumatsi, departmental honors. Abigail Arbone, departmental honors. Danella E. Green, departmental honors. Antonia Tillman, departmental honors. Brooklyn A. Wood, cum laude. Mackenzie A. Green, magna cum laude. Hafsa Farah, magna cum laude. Kyla K. Overstreet, magna cum laude. Emily A. Farler, departmental honors. Ayana Kirk. Mason Hampton, departmental honors. Jasmine Lewis, cum laude. Kanila L. Smith, departmental honors. Ronald Chestnut, departmental honors. Victoria L. Nicholson, departmental honors. Olivia P. Manus, departmental honors. Kayla Tipton, departmental honors. Haley M. Lewis, departmental honors.
One more time, congratulations, class of 2026. Will all graduates please stand? Graduates, to signify the completion of requirement for your degree from Kentucky State University, you may now move your tassel to left. And now, consider yourself as a graduate of Kentucky State University. Congratulations. In the room, I present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations.
Please now welcome Mr. Barry C. Johnson, President of Kentucky State University's National Alumni Association, to welcome our newest Kentucky State University alumni. Mr. Johnson. Oh, please be seated.
What's up, class of 2026? You've just joined the most powerful, the most passionate, the most unstoppable group in the Commonwealth, the Kentucky State University National Alumni Association. From this moment forward, where you go, whatever boardroom you walk into, whatever community you serve, you are going to carry these special letters, KSU. The Alumni Association is not just an organization, it is a network of doors that are going to open for you, referral networks, and family in general. So, here's your charge. Go lead, go serve, go innovate, make this world look and say, wow, where did they come from? And you just sit back and smile and say, Kentucky State University. Congratulations, class of 2026. You are no longer graduates, you are alumni.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for welcoming our newest alumni into the Kentucky State University National Alumni Association. Before we depart, please remember to exit immediately following the ceremony. All who are able, please rise for the singing of our alma mater. Graduates following the alma mater, the commencement marshals will dismiss you row by row.
Dear is her name, and she